Pat Robertson decided to weigh in on the new anti-gay law in Indiana, and you can probably already guess what he's going to say.
Keep in mind, people who are called liberal, they're not liberal, they're totalitarian dictators. They want to use the power of the government to force people to do what they don't want to do. They're going to force you into their mold. They're going to make you conform to political correctness. They're going to make you do what the left thinks is right. They're going to make you acknowledge a homosexual marriage. They're going to make you embrace lifestyles that you think are anti-biblical, despite your religious belief. And like it or not, the First Amendment of the Constitution has to do with religious freedom. That's the most important freedom we have. Our freedom to worship God and not be constrained by the power of the state. And the fact that these gays are making such a fuss of it and businesses are caving. The thing of it is businesses all over the country are caving. They are terrified of the gay lobby. Terrified of the gay lobby. Don't we have any backbone left in this country?
Yeah, stand up and fight against these powerful gays. Pat, I'll make it real simple for you. You don't have the religious freedom to take away other people's freedoms. See, that's been the problem with conservatives since the beginning of America, probably since the beginning of time, is that they view their rights as their right to take away your rights. And this goes all the way back to slavery and segregation and Jim Crow. That was their argument. They used religion to back up segregation. They did. They pointed to Bible verses and said, see, it's not me speaking, it's God speaking. So we have to go by this. And their ideas were, well, for fuck's sake, by treating the blacks as equal, you're taking away our rights to keep them down as second-class citizens. But you don't have the right to do that. Just because you've been doing it all along doesn't mean that it's your right to do it. Just because there's been open discrimination against gays in America and elsewhere up until this point doesn't mean that it's your right to continue to discriminate against them. That's absurd. That's absurd. That's absurd. But the best part, of course, is liberals, they're totalitarian dictators. Oh, really? We are the totalitarian dictators, not you. Think about what your position is on gay marriage. Your position is two consenting adults love each other and choose to live together forever and have a contractual relationship and have the same contract as others do. And what's your response? I, as a third party that has nothing to do with these two people, I'm going to get involved and say, I disagree. I'm going to stop you two who are consenting to do this and have nothing to do with me. I'm going to stop you from doing it. But we are the totalitarian dictators. You are getting involved in other people's lives and telling them what they can and cannot do. And you're dictating how they live their lives. That means you're the totalitarian dictator, not us. We're saying, hey, everybody do whatever the fuck you want. It's not like, and see, think about it. If there really were like bigoted gay people, what would their position be? They'd say, there should only be gay marriage allowed. We should ban straight marriage. That would be a bigoted gay person. A gay person who's a bigot would say, I want to take away the rights of straight people, so you're not allowed to get married anymore, right? And people could deny you because you're straight. They could deny you service because you're straight, and I want people to deny you service because you're straight. And it's only gay marriage that's allowed from now on. Okay, there I would say, you know what? You're taking away the rights of straight people. But it turns out, nobody's arguing for that! I've never heard a single person ever argue for that, and they wouldn't do it because they're not bigots. You're the bigot. As you call us, the pro-gay community and the gay community, totalitarian dictators, you're the one that's arguing to take away everybody's rights and to not serve them and to basically act in a way that's above the law. So they flip the issue again in their head, and this shows it right here. Just to give one more example real fast, there's another conservative radio host earlier today that Right Wing Watch reported on, and that person said that Mike Pence, the Indiana governor who signed the anti-gay law, is this generation's MLK. You're probably thinking, how could they possibly believe that? Well, they believe that because they have the Christian victim persecution complex, where, again, if you say to them, hey, you need to stop trampling on the rights of others, they perceive that as, no, you're taking away my rights to take away their rights. And that ain't right, man. No, it is right. It is right.